today I want to tell you a bit about my sad fish collection, how it just came to be, and why sad fish of all things, because that was a surprise to me too. I've been painting mainly cows and flowers up until now. But then I had this one dream where this very sad fish appeared. It's this one. He's the original one, the first one. And I had a dream, and I could sense, you know, how you sometimes sense that some dreams are more real than others, that they sort of convey a truth. And this was one of those truths. It was a memory from when I was really little. I think I was 3 years old. And my brother got hurt really badly. And I could sense his pain in my body. And that started a whole lifetime of me trying to protect other people. And this is the first fish that swim into view in that dream, with all the pain and agony that I felt that day and the sorrow. But the fish is also full of color. He's really sad. That's the truth. I mean, his name is Sad Fish. But there's lots of color there that can be unlocked. Lots of potential. And he's swimming in a dark sea, but you know, there is light coming from somewhere, so you could be swimming toward the light. You don't need to be so sad, little sad fish, all the time. But right now this one is, and that's okay. Let's see. Then there's this one. Have to look at the titles because I don't remember them. This one's called Not Talking, Just Swimming. When I started having those dreams about fish, so I had lots of them. And this one is, it's reminding me of people who are sad and angry and don't want to talk about it. But you see, the colors are there, the tears are there, the water is sort of dripping, and it has a lot of texture. And again, this fish would feel so much better if she would just talk about the things that she's sad about. I feel a lot of love for her. But she's just talking, not swimming. Now let's see, who do we have here? Oh yes, the one with the lipstick. Look at that. Look at those glittery, glossy lips. This one's called She Looks Fierce, but it's just hurt and lipstick. Because sometimes that's how people are. They might look really like this fish, chaotic and filled with color, and yeah, in her mind she looks fierce. I don't know how fierce she actually looks, because I mean, it's just as I said, it's just hurt and lipstick. Hurt make people look fierce at times, and lipstick, I mean, there was a period in my life when I wore red lipstick. It was inspired by a Norwegian TV series for teens, and it made me feel really empowered for a short while. But this fish thinks, I mean, I love the red lipstick actually. I love the whole fish, and I love the colors. And I love the chaotic energy of it and all the structure. But she's hurt, but again, she could swim toward the light if she wanted to. So let's hope she does. But meanwhile, she could hang on someone's wall as easily, Right now she hangs on our walls, waiting for someone else who maybe needs her story in their life. But look at that lipstick. Look. Now let's see, who do we have here? Oh, this is the one who usually gets the most attention. This wasn't the plan. This fish appeared again in a dream. I mean, all of these are clownfish in a way, or that's what I sort of started off by looking at pictures of clownfish and then adding colors and adding the sort of, I mean, there's something to sad clown, isn't there? It's they say something about us as humans, I think. It's on a deeper level. So yeah, this one, this wasn't the plan. That happens to a lot of us. we sort of swim in waters that we weren't meant to swim in, and then we're stuck in them. So he's kind of stunned a bit, I think, but there he is. And also love the structure on this one. Beats me why I did it this way. I have no idea. These fish are created from my dreams and from my subconscious and from a need to express something. So and that includes their titles, which is kind of ironic because look at this one. When I was setting up for this video, I was looking at this picture, the weirdest fish I've ever painted, and he doesn't have a title. He's just the weird one. And he's painted on the back of a, I don't know what kind of, it was a portrait at one point, but then I started painting over it. But yeah, so this one is the only one that's on paper, and I painted it on a day I felt I needed yellow. I felt I needed to paint yellow, and I wanted this one big eye to pop and to really like, yeah, but definitely one of my dream fish is this one, even though he's unnamed so far, at least. I mean, perhaps if I frame him, I might suddenly know what his name is, or her. It might be, or them. It's very unclear. This one's definitely a male fish, almost a face with just fish features. This is called The Grief Remembers But Eric Doesn't. And it's for all those people in the world who grieves a lot and have a lot of shadow material that they don't work with. But he's got amnesia. But somewhere inside of him there is grief that remembers everything that has happened. Poor Eric. And look, he's got a lot of confetti and structure, and again, just like every one of us, lots of color and lots of potential. And sometimes we're just, captive with our own stories. Let's hope Eric finds his memory or gets his memory back, but as long as he doesn't, it's okay. He can just hang on someone's wall and be a little bit sad, because sometimes you need sadness too. No, which one is this one? Oh yeah, this colorful one. Look. She's kind of like Eric. She floats where memory sinks. This one's also, I mean, look at her eyes. These eyes have seen things that they don't want to remember. So memory sinks to the bottom of the ocean, or so she hopes. and she just floats there. I feel, yeah, I feel a lot of sympathy for her. I really love her. I love all of my fish. I mean, I don't know if anyone else loves sad fish, but apparently I do. Okay, the last one. The most me colored. This, I mean, I don't know why I keep going back to this color these days. I used to be orange. Then for a while I was aquamarine, but now I'm this color, whatever it's called. Cerise in Swedish. I used to be it when I was 10 maybe. Most of the time I'm most colors, but yeah, beats me. Let's see what she's called. Oh, of course. She's called The Tragedy of a Fish Face. That's kind of a tragedy, isn't it? She can't help it. This is her face. She looks tragic. That's just it. Sometimes you can't help it that you look like a sad clownfish. But she's surrounded by all those colors as well. I mean, look at her eyes. Look. There's a lot of color here in her eyes and all the bubbles everywhere. It's like she's floating in either in water or in space. And sometimes you're sad, you have periods of sadness, and then you can't help if you have a sad fish face. It's just, one of those things in life that sometimes you have periods of this, but I'm hopeful for her. I think she's doing what she's supposed to do. She can't help it that she has a fish face, as I said, as the title, but she also has all the colors and all the potential and everything going for her. So I'm really cheering for her. So that's a small look at my fish paintings. Right now I don't have any more fish appearing to me in dreams, so I don't know. Maybe these ones are the one that came to me at the right time. And if they struck a chord for you too, then I'm all the more gladder for it. I mean, this is why I started this whole YouTube channel, even to share my thoughts and emotions and see if anyone else feels like me. Because sometimes it feels very lonely being a fish with a sad fish face. Yeah, no, but for real, yeah. Thanks for listening. These paintings mean a lot to me, and I'm happy I got to share them with you. Let's see you in the next one. Bye.